Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy. So today I wanted to do a shop my stash get ready with me. I did a weekly shop my stash yesterday and I said that I would try and include it in the video, but it was over half an hour long. With me getting ready it would take it to an hour at least, so I thought I would do it separately. I started putting my makeup on today and I completely forgot about it. But I've only put my base makeup on, so I'll show you what I've used for base so you know. Right, so for primer I've used that. Not really central, but yeah, I've just used the Primark Glow one. For foundation I've used this Wet n Wild one along with the Essence one. That's in the shade Soft Ivory, so that can go back. And then for like a dewy product I've used this Sleek Burkist Illuminator. So these are all products that I pulled yesterday for my shop my stash. I'll show you the Essence one just in case you haven't watched my videos before. So that's the Essence one. It's nearly gone, so I have to mix this with a lighter foundation, so I brought the Wet n Wild one in to do that with, and I'm also using this up. You can see that there's not many more uses. I'll be very surprised if I get through the week, but I said that last week as well and it's still going strong. I like it, it's really good. Right, so what we're going to do this time is I got this new travel makeup. You can't see it, can you? Let's bring it up. Right, so I got this new travel makeup bag from Lily England. So I thought I would put everything in there and then we'll do my makeup. So it could be a little bit longer because obviously we're doing this. Okay, so this is the Lily England makeup bag. Real pretty, and it holds a lot. I've already shown you this, but you won't have seen it by the time this video goes out, I don't think. But anyway, let's go ahead and fill it with all my new products that I brought out for the upcoming week. So we'll start with brushes. So it's got a little brush compartment here. So we're going to start with brushes, knocking things everywhere. So let's do that. So I'm going to be putting my powder brush in. I think you know the drill, don't you, what you need when you're doing your face. Setting brush, highlighter brush. So the rest of it is eyeshadow brushes. So all the eyeshadow brushes fit in here, hopefully. So let's put them in one by one. I'll speed this bit up so it doesn't drag on forever in a day. Yeah, that's fine. Right, so now I just need to get the palette that I want from my acrylics and I'll be back. Okay, so the palette that I'll be using today is this Natasha Denona Mini Star, and I said yesterday in the Shop My Stash, you'll definitely see the Shop My Stash before this one goes live. I said that I wanted to use this shade and this shade, and then the other two shades I'll do in another look just so I can do a review on it at the end. I mean, by this point, this eyeshadow palette has been out a while. By this point you will know. You've probably seen quite a few videos on it, but I thought I would do my own. So yeah, let's just put this in this section here. I think that's the only thing that's going in that section. Then we've got another section. This bag is going to be a lifesaver. I'm going to use it so much. Then let's just take the wrapping paper out. And then I'm going to be using the Becca, Chloe and Malika. And this one is the Chloe version. So that just looks like that. I did show it all yesterday, but I thought I would show it again. Right, what else do we need? So we're going to need some stuff from here. Definitely a powder. I need to bring an under eye setting powder in as well. Let me just go and get that. So yesterday I forgot to bring in an under eye setting powder, so we'll be using this one for the upcoming week. It's the Laura Mercier one. There literally is hardly any powder in, so let's make a dent there. And then, so we don't need blusher, bronzer, highlighter because I've got that. What else do we need? We've got the palette, I've got foundation and primer on. I think, is that everything? Surely not. I use this, so we'll bring this in. This is the Wet n Wild Colour Icon Reserve Your Cabana. Then we need a setting spray. So I'm just going to bring the collection one in, the dewy one, so that can go there. Oh yeah, brow products. So for brows, I'm going to be using the Makeup Obsession Fluffy... Let's start again. I'm going to be bringing the Makeup Obsession Fluffy Brows Fibre Gel. So that's that. Lip gloss. I always do put this on my lips before I put a lipstick on. So this is Technique Lip Oil. We'll do that. This is the NYX eyeshadow base. I always use that before I do my eyebrows. Before I do my eyes, I always use that. I don't think there's anything else there. I know there's mascara and eyeliner. This is really weird, guys. It's like I'm trying to figure out if I've got everything. Right, so I've used primer, foundation, so that's my base done. My other products are in that Becca palette. Eyeshadow palette at the front. Powders. Right, if I don't have anything else, I can always come back. But that's everything at the moment in the bag. So let's just close her up, and then I will start my makeup. But yeah, if it's much more in it than that. I have done a video on this bag, a dedicated video, and I've left the website in the description box of that dedicated video if you want to go and check Lily England's website out. So yeah, it just looks like that. Real pretty. Black and classic, and they do the rose gold and white one as well. And like I said in the previous video, it's not a sponsored one. I wish. I paid for this out of my own money. So now we're going to go and put some makeup on, guys. Right, so here I am on camera. So yeah, I've got my lovely makeup bag as well. So now we're just going to go into it. So like I said, I've already put the base on, but basically all I've got on is my skincare, my primer, and my foundation, and those dewy drops as well. So we need to go into... Oh, that's dirty already. I'm going to have to clean that. Good job it's in that kind of fabric that you can clean. It's going to get much dirtier than that with me anyway. Right, so we need powder on. So let's get these two powders out and my brushes. I definitely think this is an investment piece. And I would definitely, if I needed a new one in the future, I would definitely get a new one. Right, so we're going to go in with the Laura Mercier Under Eye Setting Powder. You know my feelings on this, guys. I really don't like it. And this is something I would not repurchase. It's not even coming out, but the lid comes out quite easily. So I'm just going to pop a little bit in here. There's more than enough there. I don't use that much. It's on the eyes, you can't see it, but it does have fine specks of glitter in it. I need a mirror. Let me just borrow this Too Faced one for a minute and then I'll find a better one. Yeah, I can see it already. Everyone says this is their holy grail, and to me, I really don't like it. I've not found an under eye setting powder. I've not found an under eye setting powder that's wowed me. If you know one, let me know in the comments down below. I've not tried too many. I've just got the Laura Mercier one, the No. 7 one, and then the Becca one. At this rate, I'm just not going to buy under eye setting powders because the No. 7 powder that I've got would do this job because it's white and it's brightening as well, so it would do the same job as this Laura Mercier one, and it's only like £12 or £14. So yeah, I don't really need to buy an expensive product. The only reason I got the Becca one is because it was on sale for £10 and it should have been £20. Right, I'm going to go and find a better mirror because I'm using that one, and I'll just try and find a better mirror and then I'll be back. Okay, so now we're going in with the No. 7. I just think it's translucent. It's called Perfect Light. I do like this one. I think it's nice. but the downside is it doesn't have a sifter. So I'm just going to get my powder brush. And I'll be zooming in a minute. Should have done that earlier. So this video is dedicated to someone. It's dedicated to my good friend Naomi from Beauty Dreams with Naomi. She said it in the comments, but she also said it on DMs when we was talking last. She said, you've not done a get ready with me using your Shop My Stash products for a while. A chatty get ready with me. I would love to see one. So Naomi, this one is for you. But I was just thinking it a couple of weeks ago. I've not had time to do it, and I just thought I would love to sit down with you guys and have a little bit of a chit chat. I know I talk a lot in videos anyway, but sometimes with these get ready with me's, I like to give you updates on things that are going on in my personal life. At the moment there's nothing groundbreaking. I've not really been doing a lot, to be honest, apart from shopping in the Black Friday sales, which you will have already noticed if you've been watching my videos. There's a video due to go up, I think it's either tomorrow or the day after, about what I splurged on in the Black Friday sales, so you'll see that before this video. I didn't get tons of stuff, but in comparison to last year, where all I purchased was the Urban Decay Naked Honey palette, I did go a bit overboard, and I'm kind of regretting spending so much money now. But the way I see it is I would have bought all these products anyway at some time, so I've saved myself quite a lot of money in buying them now. So yeah, that's where I'm at now. So we've just put the powder on, so what I need to do now is get my bronzer brush out, and we're going to be using the Becca, Chloe and Malika. Like I said, it is Chloe's. So we're going to be using this bronzer here. So that bronzer is called Cocoa Bronze. Not used it for such a long time. I think even when I pulled it last, I didn't use it. I wouldn't expect anything less coming from Becca. I mean, I don't think I've had a product that's disappointed me from Becca yet. It took me a while to get on board with that Blush with Light palette that I've got, you know, with the 3 blushes. If you've seen I don't actually think I've done a face palette video. If I haven't, I will be doing one soon. Maybe I'll wait till after Christmas, because I know I'm going to get some face palettes for Christmas, if I haven't already done it. Or maybe I'll just do an updated one at Christmas if I have. So yeah, it took me a while to get on board with the Blush with Light, or Flush with Light, whatever it's called. And I used Snapdragon more than I've used the other blushes in it. But now I'm using all of them. They're so great for this time of year. Autumn and winter. I can smell chocolate on this brush from when I've used, I don't know if it's a Too Faced one or my Physicians Formula one. They both smell of chocolate. I'm just going to get a powder now and chisel out this bit here. Right, so the powder I normally use is normally gone. There's a tiniest amount. There won't be enough in there. So I'm calling it done. So we're going to be using this one. It's the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. Hopefully that will do the same trick. Yeah, that's fine. Right, so now it's blusher time. What I'm thinking of doing, I can't get my words out today, is I'm thinking about going in with both of these blushes. So we've got this one here, which is called Glow Up, and then this one here, which is called, no, it's called Fierce. That one there is called Fierce, and then that one there is called Fabulosity. So let's mix them together. Right, and then when it comes to highlighter, what I normally do first, because I want my highlighter like beaming, I normally put some setting spray on. So I'm just going to go in with this collection, a dewy one. This is the setting spray that I'm using at the moment. Right, and we're just going to wait for that to dry down. While that's drying down, I think I'm just going to put some of this on my eyes. Where's the brush? Right, so yeah, let's put some of this on first. I can feel it drying down now, so then we'll be able to go in with highlighter. Right, where's the highlighter brush? Oh, it's here. So now we're going to go in with Glow Up, which is just this beautiful highlighter here. I wouldn't say it's really beaming, but you can build it up like you can do with most highlighters, and that's why I always spray my face first. Just kind of gives it something to adhere to. It's definitely a nice travel palette, this, to take away, rather than taking all the individual products. You've got everything on hand. Oh, bit here. Right, so we're done with that now, so that can go back along with the powder. I'm just going to put some lip gloss on, not lip gloss, lip oil. Because my lips are dry, really dry. Oh yeah, brows. So I need to get the spoolie that I use. I knew I would forget something, and already I forgot a couple of things. Right, so we're going to go in with this Model's Own spoolie, and I just like to brush them upwards. Okay. And then we're going to go in with the Makeup Obsession Fluffy Brows. So I've got an update on my Urban Decay order. Let me just do this. That's that done. Oh, great. Right, so yeah, I was saying I've got an update on my Urban Decay order. So basically I ordered the Stoned Vibes palette. It was at 40% discount, so it was a huge saving. I had no intention of ordering it, but I thought at that price, how can you not? It was a palette that I was going to probably get later on next year in 2021. Anyway, I went onto the Urban Decay website and it said it was, I think, just under £28, and normally it's like 46, I think. So I ordered it, and basically a huge drama has unfolded around it. So I ordered it, they've got my address on the system, and it just basically says the street name of where it should be delivered. It doesn't say a door number. So I've contacted someone at Urban Decay. I've contacted someone at Urban Decay, I've spoken to someone there, they basically said, well, we can't amend an order once it's been placed for security reasons. And then I emailed someone before that, and it took them 2 days to get back in contact with me. 2 days to answer an email is a joke. I know they're busy with Black Friday and everything, but they also have to answer the emails from the customers if something has gone wrong. Anyway, it's on their side, it's a technical error on their side. I mean, who sends an order out without a door number? That is just ridiculous in my view. So anyway, they said in the email as well, I'm sorry, we can't amend an order, even though it's still at order processed. It's not moved. It's since the 30th of November. We're now on the 2nd of December, so it's not moved. So they could put a door number in if they really wanted to, but they're saying it's for security reasons that they can't. But they said don't worry about it. They said when DPD deliver, just tell them of the door number you want it going to, and it will be fine. Well, if it's not fine, I will be requesting a refund, because none of this is my fault. It just means I get to lose out on that pallet at that fantastic price, unless they can accommodate me and still send the pallet out and reorder it. I don't know what would happen in that circumstance, but I'm not taking the fall for something that wasn't my fault, if you will. But yeah, that's where we're at the moment. Like I said, it's not moved. It's still at order process, but it has only been 2 days, and they say it can take 3 to 5 working days to get to you. My previous order with Urban Decay for the Moon Dust palette that my mum's getting me for Christmas didn't take that long. I had it within like 2 days, but it's been Black Friday, so they will have been inundated with lots of orders, especially at 40% off the pallets as well. So I just need to be a bit more patient, which isn't my strong point, and we'll see what happens. So now what I'm going to be doing, I normally just buff this into my skin. It's just a really nice product. It reminds me of Hourglass Dim Glow. I'm just going to use this brush here. I definitely need to get another one of these. This one is in an unofficial project pan now, because I like it that much. And then because I put another powder on, I go in with a little bit more setting spray. Right, and now it's time to do the eyes, the best part. I haven't used this palette, guys, and I really can't wait. Right, the only thing I'm a little bit about is this shade here. A lot of people are saying it doesn't work with a brush. We'll try it with a brush and see what happens, but I might have to use my finger. Anyway, the first shade we're going to go in with is this one. That one is in the shade, I think it's Orion. No, what am I talking about? Wouldn't be so bad if I could actually see the shades on the back. I don't know if it's Attic, should I say. Anyway, let's start getting into this. We're just gonna get all my brushes out. It doesn't have a cream ivory shade, so we're just gonna kind of make sure it's blended in. Because I'm testing this palette out, I don't want to use any other shades from different palettes. Make sure there's nothing on my brush. Right, and I'll bring you back in for a closer inspection. Okay, so again, this shade here. Ooh. Quite pigmented. It's a really nice brown. Could quite easily just wear this all over the lid if you wanted. Yeah, I was watching one of Ashley Clayton's videos, and she said the best way to get that blue-brown shade to work, Orion, is probably with a glitter glue, but I'm not going to try that today. Just because I want to see how they work just by themselves. Just with a primer. That one there is called Earth, so we'll use that one. Oh, that's nice as well. I don't normally like dark browns. Not in the outer V anyway. That is just blending in real pretty. So off those two eyeshadows, I would definitely get more of these if they blend out like this. Can never get it right on this side though. That doesn't look too bad. Then what I like to do is just make sure it's blended in. Right, and then I'm just going to get this brush. This brush does, like when people say, oh well I can't get the eyeshadows to work, this one works really well. Kind of scrapes the eyeshadows though to get it onto the like fine bristles, so this might work. If it doesn't, then I'll have to go in with my finger. So this one is Orion. I mean, look how beautiful that is. Probably can't see it because of the gold reflect, well, the gold casing of it. Oh, that's it on the brush. It's working. With this brush, it is. Maybe you just need a really small brush to do it. I'm going to go on with my finger as well, but I'm just going to pack it on with a brush and like to be more precise, and then I'll go in with a finger. It's a very unique shade this. It looks blue brown, but it's not really blue brown. It's just really unique. You can definitely see the teal, and I heard some people say, well, although it looks teal in the pan, which it does, the teal doesn't come off on your eyes. Well, I can see it on my eyes. There is a brown undertone as well, and that's why I'm calling it a blue brown, but it is more teal than brown in my opinion. Somebody went so far as to say, well, the teal is just an overspray and it's more brown. I wouldn't agree with that now I've used it. I was kind of nervous when she said that when I watched the video, because I bought it because of this particular shade in the palette. I do like the looks of the other shades as well, and that's why I'm going to be doing 3 days 3 looks with it. But when she said it's more brown than teal, which I don't agree with at all, I'm like, oh well, I'm probably going to be a little bit disappointed then. But it just looked beautiful in those swatches that I did, and I didn't want to send it back. Even though Cult Beauty make it really easy to send it back when they give you the free returns label, I just didn't want to go to the hassle. And the rest of the shades look pretty as well anyway. Going on really well with this brush. So if you can't get it to work, if you've got a brush like this in your collection, just use that. Right, so now we're going to go in with just the finger and just see. Oh God, look how smooth it is, and just see if it's any better. And it's not any pigmented, just going in with your finger. The only thing that the finger does is smooths out the lines if you've got lines on your eyelids, which I like. Right, so I don't actually feel like spray will do anything more, but we're going to test It's like the 3 stages of testing an eyeshadow. 1, you do it with the brush initially without spraying your brush. 2, you go in with your finger, and then 3, you go in with your brush wet. Well, that's how Andrea tests them anyway, which prolongs the video, but I just want you to see what it comes across like. It's not any more pigmented than when I initially went in first with a brush, so I wouldn't say that makes a great big difference. And then I'm going to go in again and just pat everything down, because the one thing about this eyeshadow is I do have fine lines. I'm a mature woman now. Gosh, that sounds old. I'm a mature woman now. But I am 42, coming up for 43, and I do have fine lines. So yeah, I just like to pat them down and make it as smooth as possible. So now what we're going to do is, I think I'm going to try and use this for inner corner. It is pretty dark, so I don't know how well it's going to work. We're also going to use that separately in a separate video. So I don't know if that's going to be in tomorrow's video, this one, or whether I'm going to use that in tomorrow's video and that one in Friday's video. But we are going to be using it at some point. Looks pretty pigmented on the brush. Yeah, it really is too dark for the inner corners. It's not even really showing up that well. Let's try and spritz this brush. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's much better. So now, I mean, looking at it, there is absolutely no fallout in the pan at all. Now we're going to go in with this dark brown just on the lash line. So let me remove this colour. Oh yeah, that's nice. Looking nice and smoky. Yep, loving that. And then let's blend everything in. What I've noticed is what all shimmers have been doing to me lately. They've been coming right up to the top here. I'm hoping it's just going to blend out. Some of them blend out when I do this and some of them don't. They just look a hot mess. But this one seems to be blending out. And those eyeshadows, those mattes are lovely, guys. I can't wait to use the Glam palette. This is what Natasha Denona's mattes are like. Real pretty. Oh, I really like it. Right, so that's the palette for today. On first impressions, this is stunning. I can only speak for this shade. This is like, for me personally, this shade and this shade are the star of this palette. So yeah, I'm really loving it. I think I'll use this shade tomorrow just to see how pigmented it is. And the mattes blend out like a dream. So yeah, loving that. So that can go back. Right, and now we're going to tightline. Just with the normal eyeliner I use. Is this dry? No? And then the only mascara I've got in the collection, I'm feeling a bit sorry for myself. I had a look on Glossybox to see what we were getting in this month's Glossybox. I knew about the eye cream. It's like worth £104, which is crazy. So I knew about that, and the other products that are coming with it unfortunately we're not getting the mascara. But what I have done is I've ordered one of Glossybox's mystery boxes, so that'll be coming soon. One of the Glossy boxes have shipped. I've got a feeling it's probably the limited edition one. I'll know by the box when it comes. That's already been shipped, so that's coming between now and Tuesday. So we'll see what box that is, but then I'm going to get a mystery box as well. So we've got 2 boxes this month to open on the channel, which is crazy excited. I love doing an unboxing, and I've never done, yeah, I've done one mystery unboxing actually, haven't I? I did the Model Zone one, so this will be my second mystery unboxing. Normally I don't get any mystery unboxes, and I saw that they did a Huda Beauty one, should have been £20 or something, and it was 10, but they'd all sold out by the time I found out about this. I found out on Instagram they only had 2 boxes left, so I said to my niece, I said, what number do you want me to go for, 1 or 3? And at first she said 1. I said, are you sure you want 1? And she said, is it makeup for me? And I said, no love, it's something for me. And she went, alright then, 3. So we've chosen number 3, so I'm going to be doing a dedicated video on that for my niece. Maybe she'll even watch it, who knows. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that mystery box more than I'm looking forward to getting the normal monthly box that I get. There was problems with it last year. I'll speak to you about the problems that I've noticed, because I watched a few videos last night because I wanted to know what kind of products you get in these mystery boxes, and obviously they've only just come out with them. So in the videos they were basically saying there was a big hoo-ha last year, because on the when the Glossy box came to them, it basically said on the box, returns box. So people had returned it, and people were saying, well, it's been in people's houses, the makeup could get tampered with, which, yeah, I agree with, and especially where we are now, you know, we're in the pandemic. If one of those boxes came to me, I'd be like, I don't like the fact that it's been in somebody else's house. But basically these boxes are from like previous months, so you could get any box. I'm just hoping against hope for a real good box. If I get a not so good box, I'd be like, oh, I don't like a skincare heavy box. I don't mind the odd bit of skincare. This time though, we're getting quite a few products from Glossybox, if the spoilers are anything to go by, that are skincare. There's at least 2 things, but I want to try them both anyway, so I'm not too bothered about it. If I get skincare every single month, I'll just cancel my subscription with them. If I want that much skincare, I can go out and buy it for myself. I join these beauty boxes more for the makeup side, and I know you can't get like 5 products of makeup, if only. I will cancel it. But yeah, that's just my own personal opinion, my own feelings on it. I mean, a lot of people like skincare. There are particular boxes that do more skincare than anything. I'm sure Look Fantastic do a box that is like that. But you know my feelings on that. I would never order from them again. They're just my thoughts. Not everyone's going to feel the same way. A lot of people probably will like getting the skincare, but for me personally, I would prefer more makeup than skincare. So let's take this lip gloss off. Lip oil, should I say. I'm going to get a lipstick now, and we'll conclude the video. Right, so today, lipstick of the day is going to be this Urban Decay Cruel metallic one. I thought this would look quite nice. It's a bit out there. But yeah, let's see. It's like a browny red lipstick. Right, so here we go, guys. I really like how that lipstick is looking with the eyes. Got a bit on my tooth though. Right, that's better. Every single time when I put lipstick on, I have it on my tooth. Right, so yeah, I'm loving the way the eye look is looking. So it blends out like a dream. My personal opinion is the Orion shade, the blue brown that's on the eyelid, can work, but you need a really dense brush like the one that I use. I use that in every single shimmer eyeshadow anyway. It's the Real Techniques accent brush. I could do with like 4 or 5 more. If I see them in TK Maxx, I would definitely be picking more up of them because they're really good, and they work really nicely. So yeah, I would recommend that. If not, a glitter glue like Ashley Clayton says in her videos, I would definitely recommend that. I'm going to also try it with a glitter glue as well at some point and give you an update on it. It should appear more pigmented with a glitter glue, but I do like the pigmentation that is on the eyes at the moment. I don't believe that I needed to spritz my brush. I don't believe I needed a glitter glue because it was so vibrant when I put it on. I did use a lot of it on the brush to build it up, so it does take, you know, it does take its time to build up. But I heard some people say that there was a lot of fallout with it as well. Well, I can't see any fallout and I've not brushed any away. I just feel like it's really pretty. The mattes blend out so well. So yeah, I'm really impressed with the mattes. I've got 2 more shades to try, and then we'll be doing a mini review on the palette. But first impressions, 5 out of 5. So I don't know if I'm gonna continue to basically love it as much as I am at the moment. I'm kind of making a rod for my own back, saying, you know, it's a really nice palette. I know for a fact that I like the mattes, and I like the Orion shade. The other 2 shades I'm not sure on. Like the, what shade was it? This shade here, which is Bellatrix. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about that. On the inner corner it's far too dark, which I already knew going in, but I didn't have any other shades to put on, and I didn't want to really go in with anything different. I just wanted to test this eyeshadow palette out. So when I come about just putting that one all over the lid, then I'll see how I feel about it. I'll see if it's pigmented or what. I mean, when you put it on the finger, it looks really pretty. When you swatch it, it looks really pretty, but on the eyes it could be completely different. So yeah, we're going to be using that either tomorrow or Friday, and we'll conclude this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate your time and support on the channel. It means the absolute world. Please like, subscribe, share and comment. It really does make my day when I see your comments in the comment section. Much love to you all, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.